Nihela nihambe nabafana atawatshintshile phatha sehlala nabo babesi phela yona into angakababamo isitabane ipuri count yakho isengamatorusulu nenhloko yencindi gcinenini ugeza kaphapha nekandakanda amatiyo kandakanda amatiyo usibabayise basitanko kasitripcheck
Show.
Awusima uyabongilibaza fusa khamba ngaphinde ungivakashe bisikho hamba la ehlathini ehlathini baba khela imfana yakho khaba la
Mwana Yesu lerato la Modimo ntate kopana le mathini
Right, what is got? The fence just bloody moved. What in the Harry Potter has just got? And where are you going?
This little girl didn't cry when she was born, but she was a genius. When she was still in diapers, she could already write her own name. At 1 year old, she could take a bath by herself. At 2, she could get dressed on her own. At 3, she could cook meals independently. She would carefully crack eggs, add flour, and stir them well. Soon the soft and delicious bread will be ready. The girl's name was Matilda. She was born into a family where no one paid any attention to her, but Matilda never complained. While her parents watched TV, she would read magazines. She soon finished reading all the books in the house. Once, Matilda plucked up the courage to ask her father for books, but her father told her, all knowledge is in the TV. Her brother pushed her away, for she was blocking the screen. At that moment, Matilda realized she was different from the rest of her family, so she took out the address book, found the location of the library, and went out all
relax muchan apikithirima contract
okay ngizokwenzela
You don't mind I'm cleaning here.
Où est ton papa? Dis-moi où est ton papa?
and action
Egg, black pepper, salt, tomato.
Wetin no sabi. Now we no know whether na die or na faint.
Dites-moi d'où il vient, enfin je saurai où je vais. Maman dit que lorsqu'on cherche bien, on finit toujours par trouver. Elle dit qu'il n'est jamais très loin, qu'il part très souvent travailler. Maman dit travailler c'est bien, bien mieux qu'être mal accompagné. Pas vrai? Où est ton papa? Dis-moi où est ton papa? Sans même devoir lui parler, c'est ce qui ne va pas. Ah ça c'est papa. Dites-moi d'où
Abadan PlayStation 5.
Tom, you are not allowed to leave me. Not allowed!
Every minute we wait, Tom loses his chance. Arrange the money now.
This billionaire went to see his 20 kids and he gave them each a tiny gift.
Kids haven't been here in a little while, but I'd surprise them with a little allowance. You guys ready for your surprise? Alright, here we go. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna add Robux. Give me your cash then. You want $10,000 worth of Robux?
Yeah.
This billionaire went to...
Tiki, 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 no tiki, tiki, da, Tiki, 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 no tiki, tiki, da, Tiki, 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 tiki. It's the same old theme since 1916. Got it in your head. Don't run! Put it back! Put it back!
Maman du travail, c'est bien, bien mieux qu'être mal accompagné, pas vrai? Où est ton papa? Dis-moi où est ton papa? Sans même devoir.
I woke up today and I realized I have a Rolls Royce Ghost, I have a Rolls Royce Kona, but I don't have a Rolls Royce Wraith. I don't have the two-door version, the complete trio of Rolls Royces. I'm in a tough position. It hurts, it's painful. I don't want you guys getting worked up because...
The man was about to be late for work, so he started driving at the absolute limit. Just as he ran a red light, a police car began chasing him. Instead of stopping, he pulled off a clean drift and parked straight in front of the police station. He then told the traffic cop to leave the ticket on the car because he was running late for work. The officer stood there completely stunned, and that man turned out to be a new member of the SWAT team. Seeing how reckless he seemed, Captain Hondo immediately took a dislike to him. He criticized Jim for nearly being late. Just as Jim tried to explain, Hondo cut him off without listening. Then he called him out for wearing the wrong uniform. Jim realized his mistake.
Here to kick ass. SWAT isn't about kicking ass. It's about saving lives. Yeah, which sometimes requires kicking a little ass.
Unfortunately, today was not going to live up to his expectations, because the mission Captain Hondo received was simply to maintain order at a public rally. According to orders from above, they were not allowed to clash with civilians, and they were expected to improve relations with the community. At that moment, a man was giving a speech, but seconds later, the man beside him was suddenly attacked. The crowd panicked and scattered. Hondo quickly locked onto the sniper's position and immediately relayed it to the team. After hearing this, Jim charged forward under heavy fire. His fearless attitude made everyone else extremely nervous. But no matter how hard Jim pushed, he still failed to locate the shooter. The captain criticized him for acting recklessly, but Jim refused to accept it. Hondo only warned him not to get himself killed. Then he walked away. When they returned to the station, they realized the situation was far more complicated. Using surveillance footage, they managed to identify the shooter. When their superior learned the news, he flew into a rage and ordered a full-scale sweep of the neighborhood. Later, Hondo went to a barbershop, a well-known hub for sharing information. With just a bit of charm, he easily got hold of a crucial lead. A woman said her friend had seen the shooter drive away, so they went to question that friend. They quickly tracked down the car owner, but the owner was openly hostile. He demanded that the officers leave. His nervous behavior raised immediate suspicion, but Hondo had no solid evidence, so he had to swallow the hostility. Just then, a call for backup came over the radio, so they temporarily stopped pressing the car owner. It turned out a man had walked into the police station. He looked torn and uneasy, but decided to tell what he knew. He explained that he had a friend who used to be a sniper. That friend had returned from military service a few months earlier. The man suspected his friend was the shooter, because his friend vanished right after the attack.
Qin. Bayindoda. Brian mungangithi.
Okay.
I know someone wants to know you.
What's that? Do you hear that rumble?
Look out the window!
Oh, no!
In the morning, I just roll down the road. Everything alright. La la la, we're on our way.
Everything's alright. Changing stars. Shadow in sunny skies. Giant hedgehog and pixel piggy fly.
Down the road, everything's alright. We're on our way.
We are dead.
The end.
Brian mungangithi. Ungangithi Brian. Sibusiso, khipha isandla la. Hamba kahle. Sibusiso, ungangithi. Ungangithi. Sibusiso. Qin. Bayindoda. Brian mungangithi. Ungangithi Brian. Sibusiso, khipha isandla la. Hamba kahle. Sibusiso, ungangithi. Sibusiso. Qin. Bayindoda. Brian mungangithi. Ungangithi Brian. Sibusiso, khipha isandla la. Hamba kahle. Sibusiso, ungangithi. Sibusiso. Qin. Bayindoda. Brian mungangithi. Ungangithi Brian. Sibusiso, khipha isandla la. Hamba kahle. Sibusiso, ungangithi. Sibusiso. Qin. Bayindoda. Brian mungangithi. Ungangithi Brian. Sibusiso, khipha isandla la. Hamba kahle. Sibusiso, ungangithi. Sibusiso. Qin. Bayindoda. Brian mungangithi. Ungangithi Brian. Sibusiso, khipha isandla la. Hamba kahle. Sibusiso, ungangithi. Sibusiso. Qin. Bayindoda. Brian mungangithi. Ungangithi Brian. Sibusiso, khipha isandla la. Hamba kahle. Sibusiso, ungangithi. Sibusiso. Clean. Why not?
Kanti mina ukuyithatha ngayiphi idatha?
Brian ungangithizi. Ungangithizi Brian. Khipha isandla la.
Nje wayengasafuni. Thatha umqamelo ngapha. Ngiyabho into zakho. Hayi.
Hamba kahle.
Ngichaja mase icimile.
Sibusiso.
Changing
Sibusiso
start.
ungangithizi.
Sicharge ungayibona. Awukho mkhulu nalo thethe. Yeah.